Tonight, the sky will change over your house. Archangel Michael says this is the sign you've been waiting for. My beloved child, listen carefully tonight. Something beyond the ordinary will happen above your home. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what I'm about to tell you is not a coincidence. It's a divine appointment written long before you were born. The heavens are moving, and Archangel Michael himself is stirring the winds of your destiny. You may feel it already, that strange pressure in the air, the way silence feels louder tonight. It's not your imagination. The sky above your house is preparing to shift, and that shift carries your long-awaited sign. The sign you prayed for when you thought God had forgotten your voice. But tonight, the light above you will speak. Not through thunder or storm, but through an alignment unseen by most eyes. Don't blink. Don't scroll away. Because if you do, you might miss the very moment heaven reveals what it has kept hidden from you for years. Something ancient is awakening. The same angel who stood with Daniel in the lion's den, the same warrior who cast darkness out of heaven, is now standing at the edge of your home, watching, protecting, waiting for your spirit to be ready. And tonight, he will show you a sign that your waiting season is ending. You've been tired, haven't you? Quietly strong on the outside, but worn on the inside. People see your smile, but not the weight you carry. Heaven has seen it. Every tear, every silent battle, every moment you said, God, just give me one sign. And Archangel Michael heard that cry. Don't skip, because this is that sign. As the night deepens, you may notice something odd, a sudden glow, a strange star formation, or even a gust of air that feels like it carries peace. That is not random. The heavens speak in symbols, and tonight, one of those symbols has your name written across it. You might wonder, why now? Why me? Because divine timing never misses. There are moments when heaven opens just for one soul, one heart that has waited long enough. And this moment belongs to you. Stay till the end. Because what's about to unfold isn't just a celestial event. It's a prophetic sign of alignment. The skies don't move without reason. Every movement, every flicker, every light shift carries a message from God's army. Archangel Michael, the great defender, moves only when the heavens issue a command. Tonight, that command has been given. His message is clear. The battle you've been fighting in silence is about to end. Do you feel that? That sudden chill, that peace settling in. That's not just air. That's divine energy wrapping around you. Something huge is waiting for you tonight. A breakthrough that doesn't come through words, but through the whisper of the wind and the color of the sky. Look closely at the moon tonight. Its glow will not be ordinary. The hue may shift slightly, or a sudden cloud may part at an exact moment you look up, and when it does, take a breath. Because at that very instant, heaven will be confirming something to you. You are seen. Don't skip. Because I'm about to tell you what this sign truly means. When Archangel Michael moves, he doesn't just protect, he announces. His appearance in your life, whether through dreams, visions, or tonight's sky, marks a turning point. He signals divine reversal. Things that were blocked will suddenly flow. What was delayed will now accelerate. And the heaviness you've been carrying will begin to lift. My beloved child, tonight's sky isn't just a sky. It's a scroll, a divine message written in light. And God himself has chosen this night to open that scroll over your house. You might feel the urge to step outside. Do it. Step into the quiet. Let the cool air touch your face and look up. For the first time in a long time, heaven is looking directly back at you. Don't doubt it. Don't explain it away. You asked for a sign, and God is sending you one written in the stars. The Archangel's message for you tonight is simple. You are never forgotten. The delay wasn't denial. The silence wasn't absence. It was preparation. And now the command has been given. Move forward. You've been standing at a threshold for too long. Fear kept you still. Confusion kept you waiting. But tonight's change in the sky is heaven's way of saying, it's time. Don't skip. Something huge is about to be revealed. Because before this night ends, you will sense something, a warmth in your heart, a stillness in your mind, or maybe a sudden realization that everything that happened was leading here. That's how Archangel Michael speaks. Not in thunder, but in peace. So stay with me, because this is just the beginning of what heaven wants to show you tonight. The winds are shifting, the light is bending, and destiny is aligning. And when the sky changes over your home, your story will too. My dear one, as the night deepens, something extraordinary begins to unfold. You may not hear it with your ears, but your soul will sense it. A trembling in the unseen, a whisper that carries divine authority. Don't skip. Stay with me, because what is happening above your home right now is not just weather. It's warfare, but not the kind that destroys. This is a holy war fought in your favor, led by the Archangel who never loses. Archangel Michael stands as the warrior of light, the one who carries a sword forged in the very breath of God. When he moves, shadows flee. When he speaks, storms obey. And tonight, his command echoes across the heavens. Release the one who has been bound. Yes, that one is you. The chains of confusion, fear, and exhaustion that wrapped around your heart are breaking. You may not see the sword, but you'll feel its effect. A sudden peace will sweep through your home, a peace that feels almost unreal, as if heaven itself walked into your room. Don't dismiss it. It's the sign of Michael's presence. Many of you have been fighting unseen battles, sleepless nights, unanswered prayers, endless waiting. But hear me now. The waiting has reached heaven's limit. God does not forget those who cry to him in the dark. The shifting of the sky tonight is not random. It is heaven's public announcement that your season of endurance is becoming a season of elevation. Stay till the end, because I will soon reveal the instruction Archangel Michael is sending to you. The colors of the sky hold meaning. When the atmosphere changes, it mirrors a spiritual shift. Tonight, that glow you might notice, whether faint gold, silver blue, or even a soft crimson, represents something deeply prophetic. Gold means divine glory. Silver blue means peace and divine wisdom. Crimson means victory through battle. Whatever hue you witness, understand that it carries a message directly for you. Don't skip this moment. This is the sign that you are not forgotten in the crowd of billions. You are singled out for divine favor. There's something Archangel Michael does before every major breakthrough. He clears the path. That's why, in these hours, you might feel things around you suddenly stop making sense. People distancing, plans falling apart, emotions stirring. But what feels like chaos is actually cleansing. The Archangel is removing distractions, shaking away everything that tried to delay your promise. Don't fear the shaking. It's heaven realigning your timeline. You see, the light that will change the sky above you is not just illumination. It's revelation. The kind of light that reveals truth, exposes deceit, and sets captives free. It's the light that whispers, "This is the moment." The moment heaven has been preparing for you while you thought nothing was moving. You prayed, "God, when?" And heaven replied, "Soon." Tonight soon becomes now. Don't scroll away, because the Archangel's sign isn't just about the sky. It's about your destiny. He's saying, get ready to move. The next door that opens in your life will not require struggle. It will open because heaven already turned the key. The right people will appear. The right words will find you. The right timing will unfold like dawn after a storm. My beloved child, every night has a purpose, but this one is holy. The heavens are not only declaring God's glory tonight, they are declaring your rebirth. That's why the air feels charged, the silence feels alive. Archangel Michael has descended, and his presence carries 3 gifts: protection, direction, and confirmation. Protection over what you've prayed for. Direction for where you must go next. Confirmation that what God promised will manifest. You doubted before, haven't you? Wondered if maybe you misheard God, or if the waiting meant you were forgotten. But tonight's sign will silence the doubt. Because when the Archangel moves, he doesn't come to comfort your feelings. He comes to confirm your faith. You are standing at the edge of manifestation. Every struggle that has tested you until now was simply preparation for this moment of divine unveiling. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you still. Soon, you'll begin to sense movement in your atmosphere, like the energy of prayer wrapping around your home. You might even feel an urge to pray or whisper, "I'm ready." When you do, heaven will respond instantly. Because this night, your faith isn't just being tested, it's being noticed. The Archangel's sign is heaven's reply to your perseverance. So, stay awake a little longer. Look at the stars a little deeper. Feel the silence between the winds. For in that stillness, a divine whisper is being carried directly to you. The sky will change, yes, but what truly changes tonight is you. My beloved child, breathe deeply for a moment and let your spirit listen. The night is no longer silent. It's speaking. The winds are carrying words of divine command, and they are circling around your home even now. Don't skip. Stay with me until the end, because the message that Archangel Michael releases tonight carries the power to change everything that felt stuck in your life. This isn't ordinary air you're breathing. It's sacred. It's charged with angelic presence, the kind that shifts your atmosphere and breaks open the gates of breakthrough. You may have noticed the temperature feels strange tonight, slightly cooler or warmer than usual, even without reason. That's because where the Archangel stands, the laws of nature bend to his authority. When he descends, the elements align in obedience. Fire listens. Water listens. Wind listens. And tonight, they are listening to one command. Let the light of the promise be revealed. You've been holding on, waiting for something to change, and heaven is saying, it already has. Don't scroll away, because there's a secret about this moment that few ever understand. When heaven gives a sign, it is not a random display. It is a contract being renewed. That means promises that felt expired are being rewritten over your life right now. You are being remembered, just as Daniel was remembered when Michael came to his aid. It's no coincidence that you're hearing this tonight. This message is not reaching your ears by accident. You were guided to it because your name was whispered in heaven's court this very night. Now listen closely. Archangel Michael is not only a warrior, he's also a messenger. When he moves, he carries scrolls, divine instructions that mark the next step of your destiny. His message for you tonight is this: stop mourning what God already healed. The battle you thought you lost, the dream you buried, the opportunity that slipped away, All of it is part of a divine route. Heaven never subtracts without the intention to multiply. The reason you've been restless is because your spirit senses movement before your eyes see it. The sign in the sky is not the beginning of your story. It's the announcement that your waiting has reached fulfillment. Stay till the end, because the next few moments will carry an invisible visitation. You might feel sudden stillness in your room, like time pauses for a breath. That's when the Archangel draws near. The Bible says he will give his angels charge over you. Tonight, that verse is alive. Michael is commanding legions to encamp around you, guarding not only your body, but your destiny. You will begin to sense clarity, as if the fog around your decisions is lifting. It's not coincidence. It's confirmation. Something huge is waiting for you, and this time, you won't miss it. The shift is not coming someday. It's happening now, this very night. Look again at the sky. Notice how the clouds seem to separate, as though an unseen hand is parting them. That is a prophetic picture of what God is doing in your life, dividing confusion from clarity, ending the delay, and opening a clear path forward. The same way the heavens respond to his command, your circumstances are beginning to obey divine timing. And now, as you feel this stirring within, I want you to take a moment to declare it out loud. I receive the sign from heaven. When you say that, you align yourself with the promise. Because words shape worlds, and your agreement activates angelic movement. Don't underestimate that small act. Heaven listens when faith speaks. Before this part ends, let me tell you this. You are not watching this video by chance. You are part of a mission, a divine movement that brings light to others lost in the dark. If this message is speaking to your soul, don't just watch. Become a messenger too. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, because every time you do, the message of hope, prophecy, and divine awakening reaches another life that desperately needs it. Let's flood this world with light. And for those whose hearts are stirred by this word, I want to invite you into something holy, a moment of divine partnership. Read these words carefully, because they are not about supporting a channel, but about joining heaven's mission. My beloved one, when heaven releases a sign, it's not meant to stay hidden. It's meant to shine through you. This mission is not mine alone. It's God's call for all of us to carry light into the darkest places. When you give through Super Thanks, membership, or the PayPal link in the description, you are sowing seeds into souls that are about to awaken. Every act of giving becomes a beam of light in someone's midnight hour. This is not donation. This is participation in prophecy. The same Archangel Michael who moves over your home tonight moves over every life touched through your support. As you sow, I declare over you open heavens, multiplied favor, and divine protection in every area of your life. Step into this moment. Don't delay. Be part of what heaven is doing, and let your giving become your testimony. My beloved child, something sacred is unfolding in the unseen. While your eyes are fixed upon the stars, the heavens are writing a story only your heart can read. Don't skip. Stay until the end, for the next moments will explain why your life felt paused and why tonight that stillness is finally breaking. The change in the sky is not just a celestial event. It is a signal that the timing of God has shifted in your favor. When Archangel Michael moves, his purpose is never random. He steps into human history only when something divine has reached maturity, when what was planted in faith is ready to be harvested. And tonight, heaven whispers, your harvest is due. The battles, the tears, the lonely nights, they were never wasted. Each one watered the soil of your future. You thought you were fighting for survival, but heaven says you were fighting for your inheritance. And now, As the clouds part, the fruit of that endurance begins to show. Do you feel that trembling inside your spirit? That sudden rush of peace and expectancy all at once? That is heaven's confirmation that the waiting season has turned. You might see a faint glow behind the clouds or a strange shimmer near the stars. Don't ignore it. The sky mirrors the movement of your destiny. When it shifts, so does your path. What was once blocked begins to open. What was once dark begins to reveal light. There is a mystery about Archangel Michael that few understand. His presence doesn't only fight against darkness, it awakens light. Wherever he stands, divine clarity follows. And that is what God is giving you tonight. Clarity. The confusion that clouded your mind, the doubt that silenced your faith, the fear that kept you small, all of it is being broken. This is not a gentle promise. It's a spiritual decree. Heaven is commanding your destiny to move forward. Stay till the end, because the revelation you've been praying for is coming through this moment. You might not hear an audible voice, but you will know. You'll feel that inner certainty, that unexplainable calm where you used to feel chaos. That's God's voice inside the stillness. It's his way of saying, the storm has finished its purpose. Now rise. The night is holy, and the light you see above you is alive. It is not distant. It's responding to you. Every star tonight serves as a messenger of remembrance. Heaven remembers your faithfulness, your prayers whispered when no one heard. And Archangel Michael has been sent to ensure that not a single word you prayed in faith falls to the ground. This is why your spirit feels alert, even if your body is tired. You are standing in the intersection between prayer and manifestation. Don't scroll away. There's something you need to understand before this night ends. Divine change doesn't always come with noise. Sometimes it comes in quiet certainty. If your atmosphere feels heavier, it's because spiritual pressure is building for breakthrough. And once it releases, everything that's been resisting your progress will collapse like walls under a trumpet blast. God is not silent tonight. The clouds are carrying his whisper, the wind is carrying his decree, and Archangel Michael is carrying your victory. You are not forgotten, not invisible, and not behind. You are right on time, heaven's time. And when God's timing meets your faith, miracles unfold like dawn breaking after a long night. The sky is no longer just a roof above your home. It is a mirror of divine activity. If you could see what's happening above, you would fall to your knees in awe. Thousands of angels are aligning with Michael's command, securing every promise attached to your name. Even now, the atmosphere around you is being rearranged. Expect unusual peace, unexpected favor, and unstoppable movement. Don't skip. Something huge is still coming. Tonight is not the ending, it's the ignition. The heavens have opened over you, and what begins now will continue unfolding in the days to come. When the light fades and morning comes, remember this. The sign in the sky wasn't just for wonder. It was for you. Listen closely. Chosen soul. Something magnificent is unfolding, not just above you, but for you. Don't skip, stay till the end, because what I am about to tell you carries the power to alter the course of your coming days. The sky that shifts tonight is not merely revealing beauty, it is revealing alignment. Heaven and earth are synchronizing over your life, and Archangel Michael stands at the center of that alignment. He is not far away. He is moving through the atmosphere around your home, fulfilling a mission written before time began. You might feel an invisible stirring, a sudden spark of hope, a quiet joy that makes no sense. That is how heaven announces arrival. It doesn't shout, it breathes. Every moment of silence in your house tonight carries whispers of purpose. Archangel Michael has unsheathed his sword, not to fight an enemy in the clouds, but to cut away the invisible cords that kept your progress bound. The things that delayed you are losing their authority right now. The forces that resisted your peace are being silenced. Don't scroll away, because there's something you need to understand about timing. Divine timing doesn't just mean waiting until it's right. It means when heaven speaks, everything obeys. And tonight, heaven has spoken. You may not see immediate fireworks, but something irreversible has begun. The sign in the sky is not symbolic. It's confirmation that your divine appointment has started ticking. For months, even years, you've wondered why your breakthroughs were always almost there, always close enough to see, but never close enough to hold. That's because your season wasn't denied. It was being prepared. Every delay trained your discernment. Every closed door refined your spirit. You have grown in silence, and heaven has watched. Now, the silence is breaking. The sky changing above you is the mirror image of what's happening inside you. A shift from hidden to revealed, from waiting to walking, from almost to now. You may notice tonight feels unusually charged. The wind seems softer yet stronger, as if it carries intelligence. That's not your imagination. The Bible says he makes his angels winds, his servants flames of fire. When the wind moves differently, it's often because an angelic presence has entered the atmosphere. This is that kind of night. The same wind that brushes past your skin carries a declaration. The battle is finished. Archangel Michael is not only heaven's warrior, he's heaven's messenger. And his message tonight is this: you are stepping into divine visibility. The things that hid you will no longer conceal you. The ideas, talents, and dreams you buried will now draw attention. You won't have to force opportunities. They will find you, guided by divine light. Heaven is reintroducing you, not as the person you were, but as the person you were born to become. Stay till the end, because what I'm about to say will anchor this truth deep inside your heart. The sky's transformation above your house tonight is not just God saying, "Look up." It's him saying, "I'm near." The brightness you see or the silence you feel, both are expressions of presence. When heaven draws near, creation reacts. The stars seem to vibrate, the clouds seem alive, and even your spirit feels like it's being touched by something eternal. That's not emotion. That's recognition. Your soul is remembering its origin. And this moment, this night, will be remembered as the hour heaven marked your turning point. What once looked impossible will soon unfold with ease. People will wonder how things changed so fast, and you'll know it was the night the sky changed. Don't skip. Something even greater is on the horizon. The next revelation will show you how Archangel Michael's sign connects directly to your purpose and the doors that are about to open before you. Stay with me, because heaven is not finished speaking. Beloved heart, the stillness you feel tonight is not emptiness. It is expectancy. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because this calm carries messages too deep for sound. The heavens have paused for a reason. When Archangel Michael moves, creation itself holds its breath, for what follows is not destruction, but divine reordering. That is what is happening above your home right now. Everything that has been scattered in your life is being pulled back into alignment. The winds know his command, and the light bends to his authority. Tonight, heaven is orchestrating a correction in your story. There are seasons when you pray and nothing seems to happen, when the silence feels like rejection. But silence is never empty. It's preparation. God does his most intricate work in moments that feel still. The reason nothing made sense until now is because the pattern wasn't complete. Tonight, the sky becomes your confirmation that the pattern is ready. The time you spent questioning yourself, doubting your faith, or wondering if heaven heard your cry, all of that ends now. The Archangel's presence above your home is the divine signature of completion. You might feel an unusual heaviness suddenly lift from your chest. That's not imagination. It's release. For months you've carried emotional and spiritual weight that was never yours to hold. Heaven has decided to take it off you. When the sky shifts, chains break. When the wind moves differently, angels are at work. What you feel is freedom announcing itself before it manifests fully. Don't resist it. Don't explain it away. Just breathe and let the presence of peace settle where chaos once lived. Don't scroll away, because there's something vital you must understand tonight. The sign in the sky doesn't just mean that help has arrived. It means that divine justice is unfolding. Every unfair moment, every betrayal, every tear that no one saw, heaven saw them all. And Archangel Michael, whose very name means who is like God, is moving to balance the scales. His sword isn't raised against people, but against the forces that use them to delay your destiny. Heaven's justice may not look like revenge. It looks like restoration. What was lost will return in a higher form. Look outside, even if it's just for a moment. The stars are witnesses tonight. They have watched generations rise and fall. Yet this moment is unique because it carries your name in divine ink. The alignment you see above you is not random. It's the fulfillment of words spoken over your life long ago. There are promises that never expired. They were simply waiting for this hour to activate. You may have forgotten them, but heaven did not. That's why your spirit feels like it's remembering something ancient. This is that memory awakening. There's a law in the realm of the spirit. Before something manifests on earth, it's confirmed in heaven. That's what this celestial change represents. Heaven has confirmed what you've been asking for. It's no longer if, it's when, and when has already begun. The dreams you thought were delayed will start resurfacing through divine connections, new opportunities, and sudden clarity. You won't have to chase them. They will locate you. Stay till the end, because what happens after this night will require your awareness. When light breaks through darkness, new paths appear, and Archangel Michael's role is to guide you along them. You will begin to notice signs in your waking hours, numbers repeating, sudden peace during decisions, words that echo what you heard in prayer. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. The same God who paints his messages in the heavens also whispers them into your days. The key now is surrender. Don't rush to make sense of it. Simply allow it to unfold. Heaven's movements are precise. What feels delayed is actually synchronized perfection. Your job is not to figure it out. It's to stay in faith long enough for revelation to meet reality. And tonight's sign is heaven's way of saying, you've waited long enough. Something enormous is coming closer, and this time you'll be ready. The night sky has become your witness. The angels have taken position. The winds have obeyed the command. And as the hours pass, you'll begin to sense that a new chapter has already begun. Quietly, powerfully, irreversibly. Precious soul, the night is deepening, and with every passing hour, the unseen world is growing more alive. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because what I am about to reveal will connect every piece of what you've been feeling tonight. You see, this is not just a story about the sky or the stars. This is a story about you, about why heaven chose this exact moment to reveal itself. Archangel Michael doesn't descend without purpose, and when his light touches your atmosphere, It marks the beginning of something irreversible. Heaven has chosen this night to unveil the truth about your calling. There are moments when God hides you, not to punish you, but to protect what He is growing inside you. For a long time, it felt like no one saw your efforts, no one understood your heart, and your prayers vanished into empty air. But listen closely. You weren't being ignored. You were being refined. The pressure you've felt lately wasn't destruction. It was transformation. Just as gold passes through fire to reveal its beauty, your soul has walked through trials to reveal divine strength. And tonight, that refining process is complete. The change in the sky mirrors the change in you. Heaven is saying, now, shine. Don't scroll away, because you're standing on the edge of revelation. Archangel Michael is not just fighting for you, he is announcing you. Heaven is calling you out of hiding. That sudden surge of confidence, that restlessness to move forward, that quiet voice saying it's time, that's divine acceleration beginning. For years you were being prepared, and now the preparation has reached fullness. The sign above your house tonight isn't just confirmation, it's a commission. You are being sent into the very places you once feared. You may begin to notice changes around you in the coming hours or days. Certain people may fade from your path, and new ones may appear out of nowhere. This isn't loss, it's alignment. Heaven is rearranging your relationships to fit your next chapter. Don't hold on to what's leaving. It's making room for what's arriving. Archangel Michael's presence signifies movement, and where he stands, stagnation cannot remain. That's why things may suddenly shift faster than you can comprehend. It's not chaos, it's correction. The sky tonight serves as your visual prophecy. The clouds parting are a mirror of the barriers that once blocked you. The wind changing direction reflects divine redirection. Every shimmer of light above your roof is a reminder that the spiritual realm has turned its gaze toward your life. You are not forgotten. You are being remembered in radiant color. What heaven starts in the skies always finishes on the earth, and you are about to live the earthly manifestation of what heaven has declared. Stay till the end, because the most powerful part is still to come. You've been asking heaven to show you when your moment would arrive, and the answer is unfolding right now. The Archangel's sword, raised in glory above your house, is cutting through delay, but also through doubt. You will find your mind clearing, your fears fading, and your courage rising. That is not mere emotion, that is angelic influence. Heaven is giving you the heart of a warrior, the same boldness that Michael carries in the presence of darkness. The atmosphere around you may feel electric, almost like the air before a storm, except there's no fear, only anticipation. That's the energy of breakthrough. Every time heaven moves, the natural world trembles slightly, like a drumbeat before victory. If your lights flicker, if the wind whispers, if the stars seem unusually bright, don't take it lightly. Creation is celebrating your release. And remember this, divine change doesn't arrive with loud announcements. It slips in quietly, while the world sleeps, but it leaves evidence that cannot be denied. Tomorrow may look the same, but something eternal has shifted inside you. What you carry now cannot be reversed. The Archangel's presence will go before you, clearing obstacles, guiding your steps, and guarding your peace. Don't skip. Something monumental is coming next. The revelation that follows will not only explain the reason behind the celestial sign, it will invite you into participation with heaven's work. Stay with me, because the next moment could be the most divine invitation of your life. Beloved listener, tonight the heavens are not just displaying a sign, they are opening a doorway. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because what I'm about to tell you could be the very reason you were led to this message. The movement in the sky is not distant. It's personal. Archangel Michael's presence is not hovering somewhere out there. It's stationed above your dwelling, covering it like a shield. He is not simply watching, he is working. And that work is transforming the invisible into visible, the promised into the present. For too long, you've lived between revelation and manifestation, knowing what God said, but not yet seeing it unfold. Tonight marks the end of that in-between space. The changing sky is heaven's declaration that fulfillment has begun. Every prayer that seemed unanswered was being stored, every tear was being recorded, and every word of faith you spoke in secret has been multiplied. The wait wasn't wasted, it was investment. And tonight, the return begins. Don't scroll away, because this part is crucial. Archangel Michael is not just announcing your breakthrough, he's also assigning your mission. You were not designed just to survive divine miracles. You were chosen to carry them forward. The reason heaven reveals itself over your home tonight is because you've reached spiritual readiness. You've proven through your endurance that your heart can handle revelation. And now, the divine invitation is being extended. Become a messenger of the light you have received. You might not feel ready. You might look at your life and think, who am I to speak light into darkness? But remember, God doesn't choose the strong. He strengthens the chosen. Michael's sword doesn't just fight, it anoints. When heaven's light touches your life, it transforms your ordinary story into a message of divine proof. That is why tonight's experience matters. The sign in the sky is not meant to be admired. It's meant to be shared. Every person who sees light through you will see heaven's reality. The next few days will bring subtle confirmations. People will tell you that your presence feels different, your words carry unusual calm, or your eyes seem brighter. Don't dismiss these things. They are evidence that you've been touched by heaven's glow. The same presence you feel tonight will begin to overflow into your surroundings. Conversations, opportunities, even challenges will shift. It's not coincidence, it's calling. Stay till the end, because the heavens are still speaking. Archangel Michael's declaration for this hour is, let the light multiply. It means what you've received isn't meant to stay in one place. Every time you share a word of hope, speak life into someone's pain, or refuse to let fear dictate your day, you are fulfilling heaven's purpose for this visitation. You are becoming the reflection of the sky that changed above your house. Now, take a moment and step outside if you can. Look at the night one more time. The light you see isn't just a glow in the distance. It's an echo of what's now inside you. Heaven doesn't just visit, it inhabits. Archangel Michael's mission in your life is to anchor that divine awareness so deeply that no darkness can unseat it again. You will notice that peace now stays longer, confusion fades faster, and even your environment feels safer. That's what it means to live under angelic covering. Before this moment passes, remember that you are not here by accident. You were meant to witness this message and carry it forward. And as this truth settles in your heart, let me remind you, this is not the end of what heaven is doing. It's only the beginning. If this message has awakened your faith, don't let it stop with you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe so that others who are desperate for a sign can find it through you. Let the light you've received become a spark in someone else's night. Now, for those who have felt heaven stir your heart tonight, let me speak to you directly about something sacred, an opportunity to align your faith with action and help spread this divine message further. Dear carrier of light, when heaven gives you revelation, it also entrusts you with responsibility. What you've just witnessed is not only for your peace, but for the awakening of others. When you sow into this mission, whether through super thanks, membership, or the PayPal link in the description. You're not supporting a channel. You're joining a movement of divine messengers. Every gift you release becomes a stream of light reaching souls lost in the dark. Heaven honors those who build its message upon the earth. As you give, I declare your life will reflect the promise of open heavens, where favor flows freely and lack cannot remain. This is your prophetic moment. Respond while the presence is near. Let your seed speak on behalf of your faith, and watch as heaven multiplies it back in divine abundance. Chosen soul, the air around you feels different tonight for a reason. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what is happening now is not just revelation, it's activation. The sky has spoken, the light has descended, and now the word must take form in your life. Archangel Michael's mission is never complete with just a sign. He ensures that the message he carries becomes movement in those who receive it. Heaven's attention has shifted toward you, and this is the moment to move from awareness to alignment. You've spent so much time asking, when will things change? The answer has already begun. Change doesn't always arrive with fireworks. Sometimes it enters like a quiet tide, reshaping everything it touches without noise or notice. The alignment above your home is doing exactly that, reshaping your atmosphere, your thoughts, and your surroundings. This is why certain things that once comforted you now feel unfamiliar, and certain doors that seemed stable are suddenly closing. Don't be alarmed. It's reordering. Heaven is rearranging your environment to make room for what's next. You may begin to sense unusual peace even in the midst of uncertainty. That peace is not ignorance, it's insight. Heaven's peace comes only when the outcome has already been decided in your favor. That is what the sign in the sky truly means. Your victory is settled. Archangel Michael does not appear at the beginning of battles. He appears at the end, to enforce what heaven has already won. What you've been struggling with is being settled even now, not by your effort, but by divine command. Don't scroll away. You need to hear this next truth clearly. A light you saw tonight, or will see before this night ends, is more than an omen. It's a mirror. It reflects your spiritual state. When you notice the glow shifting or the stars forming strange patterns, understand that heaven is communicating through symbols. If the light seems to move faster, it represents acceleration. If the sky looks unusually calm, it represents stability. Whatever the heavens display, know that it's heaven's personal way of writing your story in the elements. There's something powerful about divine visibility. When heaven begins to display signs around you, it means you are no longer hidden. Your prayers, your faith, and your endurance have reached a level where God can now use your life as testimony. You are stepping into divine demonstration, where others will see the glory of God through your victories. This is why you've had to endure isolation. Private struggle always precedes public proof. And tonight, the proof begins to emerge. Stay till the end, because the atmosphere around you is responding to your awareness. The more you acknowledge heaven's movement, the more it intensifies. When Archangel Michael is present, awareness acts like worship. It magnifies divine energy in your space. So, lift your gaze toward the heavens. Let gratitude fill your spirit. Even a whisper of thankfulness creates ripples that angels can feel. And in return, they begin to move faster on your behalf. This is not just a mystical moment. It's practical too. Tomorrow, you'll begin to notice divine coincidences, doors opening with ease, conversations turning unexpectedly in your favor, burdens lifting without explanation. These are not coincidences. They're confirmations. The same hand that painted the sky tonight is arranging your steps tomorrow. Nothing is random. You've entered a phase of divine synchronization, where everything serves purpose, even delays. The Archangel's message continues to echo through this night. What was withheld is being released. The things you thought you lost are not gone. They were preserved. Now heaven is returning them refined, matured, and multiplied. Your relationships, your dreams, even your sense of purpose, they are being restored in divine order. You will soon recognize that every detour was divine direction. Don't skip. The next part of this revelation will show you how to walk in what's been promised. You've received the sign. Now you must live the message. The Archangel has done his part above you. The next step belongs to you below. Heaven will reveal what that means soon, and when it does, you'll understand why this night had to happen exactly the way it did. Beloved heart, as this sacred night continues, the light above your home begins to take on deeper meaning. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because what I'm about to reveal will show you how to walk in what heaven has already declared over your life. The sign in the sky was not the conclusion of a message. It was the beginning of an awakening. When Archangel Michael moves, his purpose is not only to announce victory, but to train you to live from it. The heavens have shifted, but now the shift must happen within you. Every divine sign carries an instruction, and the one being released tonight is simple but profound. Stand in your authority. The same God who commands the stars to shine has placed his word inside you. You are not a passive receiver of miracles. You are a carrier of heaven's decree. When the Archangel's sword flashes across the sky, it's a reflection of your own authority as a child of God. You are meant to speak light into dark spaces, to push back fear with faith, and to call forth what heaven has already approved. The light above your house tonight is a reminder that you are not helpless. You are empowered. For a long time, you've prayed from a place of desperation. You begged heaven to intervene, cried for signs, pleaded for direction. But now heaven is turning the conversation. The Archangel's message tonight is not keep waiting, but start walking. The divine will has already been released. Now faith must respond. Every time you declare God's promise instead of your problem, you bring heaven's reality closer to earth. The sign in the sky is heaven saying, speak as one who has already won. Don't scroll away, because the way you respond in the coming days will determine how deeply this revelation roots itself in your life. Expect resistance. It always comes when new light enters the world. Old fears will try to whisper again. Familiar doubts will try to rise, but you must remember what happened tonight. The sky itself testified that the victory is already settled. Archangel Michael doesn't appear to negotiate with darkness. He appears to enforce light. The battle has shifted from defense to dominion. That means you are no longer fighting to survive. You are being trained to reign. The days ahead will bring divine assignments. You'll feel sudden urges to reach out to someone, to encourage, to pray, to forgive, to bless. Follow those promptings. They are heavenly instructions disguised as gentle thoughts. When you obey quickly, you align yourself with the Archangel's flow. Heaven moves with obedience, and miracles follow submission. You don't need to understand everything. You only need to move when heaven moves. Tonight's celestial event is more than a display. It's a covenant reminder. When God placed the rainbow after the flood, he used the sky to declare mercy. When the wise men followed the star, he used the sky to reveal direction. And now, he uses the sky again to remind you of destiny. The light above your home is a personal covenant between you and heaven, a signal that promises spoken long ago are awakening in the present. Stay till the end, because the night still carries messages. If you step outside now, Notice how the air feels different. The heaviness of the past weeks is gone. That's because heaven doesn't just deliver a sign. It leaves residue, peace, warmth, clarity. You are standing in that residue right now. And the peace you feel is a confirmation that what was announced in the heavens has been sealed in your life. Something huge is still approaching, something you've waited years to see. Heaven doesn't reveal signs without preparing manifestations. The next phase of your journey will prove that everything you lost was necessary to make space for what's coming. You will soon look back and realize that this was the night everything began to make sense. Don't skip. The next revelation will uncover what heaven has placed inside you, the gift that connects your destiny to the light you witnessed tonight. You'll finally understand why Archangel Michael's visitation was not just protection, but prophecy. Stay with me, because the sky may come soon, but the message is still unfolding. Dearest soul, the night has carried you far, and now you stand in the sacred silence between what was promised and what is about to be revealed. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because this moment is the bridge between vision and fulfillment. The skies above your home have changed, but something far more powerful is changing within you. The same divine energy that painted light across the heavens is now awakening the gifts that has been hidden deep in your spirit. You were not only meant to witness this revelation, you were meant to embody it. Every sign that heaven releases carries an assignment. The shift above your house wasn't simply a message of comfort. It was a divine summons. Archangel Michael's presence doesn't just arrive to fight your battles. It comes to awaken your purpose. That purpose has been forming quietly, even through your hardships. Every season of confusion shaped your discernment. Every setback refined your focus, and every unanswered prayer deepened your faith. Heaven was not silent. It was sculpting you. And now, the sculptor has finished his work. The light that shone above you tonight is heaven's way of saying, you are ready. Don't scroll away, because this part of the revelation reveals who you truly are. You are a vessel of divine authority, not a spectator of miracles. The same light that glimmered across the clouds has been placed within your spirit. You are called to carry it into the places that have forgotten hope. The sky changed to remind you that the time for hiding is over. You are heaven's message in human form. When you speak, light responds. When you move, angels accompany you. When you pray, the atmosphere listens. This is not imagination. It's divine inheritance. The Archangel's mission is nearing completion, but yours is just beginning. In the next days, you will notice divine patterns forming around you. Conversations will confirm what you've heard tonight. Numbers, words, and coincidences will repeat in ways too specific to ignore. That's heaven teaching you the language of recognition. Don't dismiss these things as random. They are proof that the same sky that moved above you is now walking with you. Archangel Michael does not simply protect, he partners. You are stepping into partnership with heaven's plan. The stillness you feel right now is not emptiness, it's holy transition. The light has done its work in the atmosphere. Now, it's taking root in you. You may find yourself dreaming differently, thinking clearer, or even feeling a new sense of peace about old wounds. That's healing working from the inside out. The moment heaven declares victory, every fragment of your life begins to rearrange itself to match that victory. This is why, even without visible change, you sense something powerful unfolding. Heaven always moves inward before it manifests outward. Stay till the end, because we're reaching the final revelation. The Archangel's purpose tonight wasn't only to deliver a message, it was to awaken a movement. Every person who has received this word is part of a divine network being formed across the world, connected by faith, not by sight. You are not alone in this experience. There are countless others standing beneath the same heavens, feeling the same pull of light, hearing the same whisper of destiny. Together, you form an unseen army of light bearers, the continuation of what Michael began. And this is the truth that seals it all. What heaven starts, it never abandons. The same presence that entered your home tonight will stay with you. The light will not fade. It will transform. Each day from now, it will guide your decisions, protect your peace, and align your steps with divine timing. You don't need to chase miracles anymore. Miracles will follow you. You are now living under an open heaven. Don't skip. Something incredible still remains. The conclusion of this revelation. The final part will not only seal what has been spoken, but also show you how to protect and multiply this light within you. Stay with me for the last revelation, because what heaven began in the sky will soon be sealed in your spirit forever. The of spirit, the night has nearly passed, and the sky that once trembled with light now rests in calm. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because what you are witnessing is not an ending, it is a sealing. The heavens have spoken, the Archangel has moved, and now creation is silent again, as if bowing before what has just been fulfilled. The change above your home was not merely for beauty or wonder, it was a covenant moment between you and heaven. Every beam of light, every flicker of the stars, was a divine signature declaring that your life has entered a new chapter. The silence that surrounds you right now is sacred. It's the kind of silence that comes after victory, the pause between the trumpet's echo and the beginning of celebration. This is the silence where miracles take root. Heaven is watching, angels are recording, and Archangel Michael stands guard as your new season unfolds. The battles that once kept you restless are no longer yours to fight. Tonight, you are stepping into peace that cannot be shaken. The storm has finished its assignment, and the dawn is preparing to break. You may feel the urge to cry without reason, to breathe deeper than usual, to sit still as though your soul is listening to something you can't explain. That is your spirit recognizing fulfillment. You prayed for a sign, and the sky answered. You longed for proof, and heaven responded. Now the same divine presence that revealed itself above your house is settled within you. It will not depart, it will dwell. Every step you take from this moment forward will be guided by that same light. You have become a living echo of the sky that changed. Don't scroll away, because this final moment holds the key to carrying this experience beyond tonight. The Archangel's final message for you is this: protect the light. Guard what you've received from the noise of the world. When fear tries to return, remember the sky. When doubt whispers, recall the glow that moved above your home. When uncertainty rises, speak the same words that heaven spoke tonight. It is finished. You have seen with your own eyes that heaven responds to faith. You are not forgotten, not abandoned, not unseen. You are chosen, marked, and protected. The sign that appeared tonight will echo through your days to come. It will be the unseen force behind your courage, the silent assurance behind every decision, and the unshakable peace that follows you into every battle. You will not face the future alone. The same Archangel who stood over your roof tonight will stand beside your steps tomorrow. And long after the stars fade, the promise will remain, etched not in the sky, but in your heart. Before we close this journey, pause for one moment and breathe in the quiet. Let it fill you. Heaven is near. The shift that began in the clouds has settled in your soul. You have crossed from waiting into walking, from hoping into knowing. And as you carry this light forward, remember, you are the sign that someone else is praying to see. So don't keep this message to yourself. Like this video, share it, comment your experience, and subscribe to this channel. Every interaction pushes the message further into the world, helping others find their moment of divine awakening. The same way heaven found you tonight, it will find them through you. Let's flood this world with light, hope, and divine truth. Now, listen closely, because this last moment carries a sacred invitation, one that connects directly to heaven's heartbeat. Child of light, as the heavens have opened above your home, so now the door of divine partnership opens before you. The word of God has gone forth, and through you, it must continue. This mission is not about a platform. It's about souls awakening across the earth. When you give through Super Thanks, membership, or the PayPal link in the description, you become part of that movement. You are not funding content. You are fueling calling. Every seed you sow becomes a stream of light reaching hearts that have forgotten heaven still speaks. The same power that shifted the sky tonight will shift your life with favor and provision. As you release what's in your hand, heaven releases what's in its storehouse. This is your prophetic act. Step into it. Let your giving speak louder than fear, and let heaven record your obedience as worship. The light that touched your house tonight will rest on everything you touch in return.